Anyway, please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. The witness testimony.
Oh my god.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
Can we not give him that accent, please? It's already uncomfortable enough.
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Is that worse?
Give him a more, Japanese man.
Oh, thinking it gets strange, I looked inside the apartment.
A little bit deeper?
Then I saw her lying there. A woman not moving. Dead.
Better.
I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
That's not possible. The victim died between 4 p.m. and 5.
The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant, sitting right over there.
But that's not correct. But
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
But it's not
Incidentally,
correct.
why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally.
Alright, fair enough.
The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. Awesome. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal.
Don't you love tutorials, Cassie? What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Awesome. Lies? What? He was lying? Duh.
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony.
Exactly.
Durgity durg durg durg. Or is your client really guilty?
No. How do we prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there.
Right.
First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony.
Alright. I can do this.
It couldn't have been 1. That's my first. It couldn't have been 1 o'clock.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately.
Wait. But he saw her. He had to have gone inside, right?
I can't contradict that with the evidence.
Cool.
However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Evidence supports that. Found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. Present the autopsy. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
What's wrong, baby? Hold on, pause.
Pause. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? That whiny voice.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sant, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies.
Okay.
See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
You starting to appreciate this a little more?
I still think that it's fucked up that we're still doing the police's job.
Okay.
And there are certain things that still irk me.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
Oh boy. He gets another chance to lie.
The time of discovery. Let's do this. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. This is...
Blackout.
Yeah. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Wow. He's kind of dumb. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
We're still doing this? Right! You know what to do.
I've got this one.
Okay.
I've got this one.
Blackout.
Yeah. 1 second. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Present.
Boop, doop, doop, boop, doop, boop, boop. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Dumbass! You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawt? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait! I remember now. Mr. Sawt, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. I think he doesn't have any.
He doesn't have any.
And you seem rather distraught. What gave you that hint? The beads of sweat? Oh, wait, is that a comb over? My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawt. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Let's hear the bullshit.
Hearing the time. Okay. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
No.
That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it.
But...
The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly.
God.
Let's destroy this testimony bit by bit, piece by piece. Come on. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't it? Yeah, the murder weapon used... This is too fucking easy. Saw it. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Well, you with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? A defense attorney? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawt.
Even the prosecutor should be about the evidence.
I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your
Honor, if I may?
Yes, Mr. Payne?
My witness is shit. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. No, it's not. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. Really. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Damn.
Uh-huh.
Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes? Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove that I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. Damn! That was the sound you heard. That's what we do in this, Cassie. Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor.
We're still doing the police's job.
Yeah, kinda.
So, are we just playing good cop, bad cop? I don't understand.